and I'm not happy with Putin. We get a lot of bullshit thrown at us by Putin, if you want to know the truth. He's very nice all the time, but it turns out to be meaningless.
Is there anything that you plan to do to act on that feeling of unhappiness?
I wasn't telling you. Don't we want to have a little surprise here?
The chairman keeps saying that tariffs are going to cause price increases.
Are
the prices just not
chairman of the Fed?
Yes, exactly.
You do a better job than him.
Are the prices just not passed through yet?
No, I think what's happening is everything's evening out. Good relationship with China lately, and we're getting along with them very well.
And released yesterday, Jeffrey Epstein left some lingering mysteries. One of the biggest ones is whether he ever worked for an American or foreign intelligence agency. So could you resolve whether or not he did? And also, could you say why there was a minute missing from the jailhouse tape on the night of his death?
Yeah, sure. If I
could I just interrupt for 1 second? Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. We have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time, and do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein. Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about. Gets it. You know, the public gets it. You've seen the polls.
Punched me in the face, and he did. Turns out even a 5-year-old punched me in the face.
There was X that did?
Yeah.
X you knew. If you knew X.
This was his mom.
And the media has to straighten out their act. You know, the media's down to 17% approval. You got to do a little better than that. It's important for the country that you do better. I think they ought to make a lot of changes. I think changes are going to be made to the media, but it's hard to have a really successful country if you have a corrupt media, and we really have a corrupt media.
He's now saying he's going to create a third political party. Are you worried about the impact that that could have?
No, I think it'll help us. It'll probably help. Third parties have always been good for me. I don't know about Republicans, but for me. We are talking to them. I just want you to know, a letter means a deal.
O negacionismo e
Beautiful. He said, what clock? I said, well, if they're a member of BRICS, they're going to have to pay 10% tariff. Just for that one thing. BRICS was set up to hurt us. BRICS was set up to degenerate our dollar and take our dollar as the standard, take it off as the standard. And that's okay if they want to play that game, but I can play that game too. And if we lost the world standard dollar, that would be like losing a war, a major world war. We're not going to let that happen. The dollar, you ever hear the expression, dollar is king? The dollar is king. We're going to keep it that way, okay? I'm just saying, if people want to challenge it, they can, but they're going to have to pay a big price. And I don't think any of them are willing to pay that. I always use the word great. I add that to it. Is it really? Yeah, we stayed there. It's okay, we rebuilt it, and we stayed there. We rebuilt South Korea, we stayed there. It's okay, we rebuilt it, and we stayed there. And they pay us very little for the military. I got them to pay billions of dollars, and Biden then canceled it when he came in. You know, I sent to South Korea as an example. You know, we give you free military, essentially, very little. And I think you should pay us $10 billion a year. And they went crazy. But they agreed to 3. So I got 3 with a phone call. And I was satisfied. I said, but next year we have to talk. And then we had a rigged election, and we never got to talk. And you know what Biden did? They probably went to him and they said, listen, Trump treated us terribly, and we shouldn't be paying anything. And he cut it down to nothing. So that's what happens. It's ridiculous. So we're talking, in a very nice way, we're talking to them about it. It's very unfair. We supply the militaries to many very successful countries. I mean, South Korea is making a lot of money, and they're very good. They're very good, but you know, they should be paying for their own military. Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years.